Pete, a difficult result. What do you make of the game as a whole?
I mean, it's one of those games you have no complaints at all. We got well beaten. We didn't bowl well enough, I don't think. Missed a couple of crucial chances. And then obviously lost early wickets. So there's no complaints from us. They played well. On a pitch where I think par was probably 320, 325. So I think they were probably 20 or 30 over that. And we needed runs early on, some partnerships, and we didn't get them.
How did the size of the target, I suppose, affect the run chase, do you think?
Oh, I think at the halfway stage we still thought we had a good chance if we got people in. I thought Higgins was the pick of their bowlers. I think when he came on and he held length. Short boundaries square, so you had to keep the stumps in the game, bowl a tight line. We didn't always do that. I mean, credit to someone like Liam Patterson-White, he thought he bowled really well. Brett Hutton up front bowled nicely. But overall, they bowled and batted and fielded better than we did. So, you know, we can have no complaints on that.
What do you learn about your players, I suppose, during and after games like this, particularly those who are maybe a bit newer to the first team?
Well, it's why I love the comp, if I'm honest, because it gives people an opportunity. And sometimes it exposes them in bits they need to get better at, and sometimes it reveals stuff about their talent and where they're at and whatever. So it's a brilliant tournament for that, because people get good roles. We saw Lyndon James bowled it at the end today, I thought, and closed the game out, our innings out well. Roles they don't always get in T20 when some of the other players are around. And we see younger players like, Ben Martindale opening the batting. So it's a great competition for that. I thought Tom Loughton bowled well today, actually. In that, we've been looking for him to really start to run in and make a difference, and I thought he did well today, actually. But it wasn't easy once they got two people in. I thought Anderson played well and Higgins played well in that middle, and that put us under a lot of pressure.
Did you see the same thing in the reverse way, I guess, when Notts were out there batting? Loughton and Calvin Harrison put on a nice partnership towards the back end. Yeah,
it was good for him to get some time in the middle, some exposure at first team level. The game was pretty well gone by that stage, unfortunately, because like most things, I think we saw in the last game, you need one of your top six to be there at the end to start to be able to take a side home in a run chase, especially. But as I say, we have no complaints. They bowl well, and we didn't play well enough.
2 games to go. A trip to Kent on Thursday. What's the approach heading into those 2 games now, with the group stage drawing towards a close?
Well, we've got to win them both. I think we win them both, we've still got a chance. I think it's probably out of our hands a little bit in that you win both. I think five wins of the competition gets you through, and that's what we got last year. We'll have to try and win them both, and then you hope results go your way and you still get through to the quarter-final. Credit to the lads, they're up for it. They're really up for the challenge. Lots of lads have waited a long time this season for the opportunity. We've got a lot of good white ball players who are playing in the 100. So they'll be disappointed, like some of the supporters will be, but they'll be coming back against Kent. It's another opportunity for people to show what they've got. And we saw in this tournament last year, people like Matthew Montgomery, who had a great tournament, then get themselves into the 2020 side, and that's the opportunity they've all got.